Alright guys, now I'm going to walk you through how to create the Big 3 update for this week. So not the overall update, but the Big 3 update. For this week there are going to be 2 reports that you're going to be using, and they are under the marketing section on the header. The first one is 613 Big 3 media contacts for RM. Now for you guys, it's going to have a lot fewer branch managers on here because it's only going to be your branch managers. But as you can see, across the country, we've had 127 either media email contacts or media phone contacts made. And most of you guys are shooting for 2 of these per branch manager in your region, so there's a ton of work to be done. That would equate to 1,200 by the end of the week. So at the bottom there's a summary table, and that's what we're going to be using to construct our chart. Just select all of the branch managers and copy, and we're going to paste it into Excel. We've got a blank spreadsheet open. I'd recommend keeping all of your Big 3 update metrics in another spreadsheet or in a different tab than your overall metrics updates. You can see I have my overall one in tab 1. You'll notice there that I clicked on this little paper clip at the bottom here and selected paste as match destination formatting to get rid of all those strange cells. So make sure everything is lined up, and what we're going to do now is just take note of what these columns represent. Number of marketing activities and then Ivy points. Those are the 2 columns that we want. The 3rd column we don't need. So we've got press release contacts made. And then we have Ivy points. Make this a little wider. Okay, so there we have everyone who has done a press release. Now we're just going to sort by column C, largest to smallest. So Kristen Watts has made 18 press release contacts. Kristen Waterland, excuse me. And again, we're going to make the top quartile green, the bottom quartile red, and the middle yellow. Now for most of you guys, given how few press release contacts have been made so far, almost everyone should be in the red. Add their names if they haven't made any to the bottom and put them in the red. Another good idea would be to put their weekly commits in this column here, and you'll have to do that manually. So let's say Kristen said she was going to contact 20, 2, he said he was going to contact 20 as well. It's a crazy high number. 15, 8, 8, 8. And then what you can do here, once you add all of their weekly commits from your spreadsheet into here, is just subtract the difference between this and this to get the number they needed to meet their commit. Let's actually get rid of this Ivy point column. Let's just, for this purpose, say everyone is 8. Which is a high number. Most people are going to be 2, 3, 4. And then if you drag this down using this little cross here, it'll fill in the rest of the chart for you. So we'll sort by number of contacts made so far, largest to smallest. And then at the bottom, so we've got 42 cells. We'll have 11 people in the green. And then we use green in the same way as before. There you go. 10 at the bottom in the red. Since everybody's tied, they'll all be in the red. And for you guys, these will be people with 0 for this week. And then the middle will be yellow. Alright, so BM name. And goal. And then we're just going to do the same thing as before. Put in these grid lines. And then we can put in a header on the top for press releases. You guys can choose to combine the press releases and local mailings into one table, or you can do two tables. We'll do two for now, it's a little bit easier. And then here we go. To get the local mailings, we're going to go into marketing activities. There's another report called local mailings for RM 61311. Exactly the same process. Just scroll to the bottom. It is sorted by branch manager and then by number of local mailings complete. So here, same thing. We're going to paste it. Click on this guy at the bottom. Here we'll sort by total Ivy points, which is column B, because that takes the number of households hit into account. Sorry, I sorted by the wrong column. So Thomas Grant has the most Ivy points from a local mailing this week. Widen this out. BM, name, mailings, Ivy points. Delete column C, and then I would put goal. And if their goal was to complete two mailings, let's say 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. And these are goals coming from their weekly commit spreadsheets. Again, equals goal minus the number of mailings. It's 1. And so you can see this guy, almost all of these guys have completed their goals. The top two have actually are one short of their goal. You can label that needed again. Same process as before. We're going to insert grid lines. We're going to make the top, since there are fewer who have done this, just make the top 4 green. And here we're using Ivy points to determine green rather than just the number of mailings complete. For you guys, you'll just be using the number of mailings complete, since so few across the country have completed these mailings and entered them into IvyBase. And then the middle will be yellow. So we'll turn off grid lines, take screenshots using the snipping tool or Shift-Control-4 on the Apple. And then from there, inserting it into the email will be exactly the same. I've just got to label this one as well. And there you are. All right, guys, so that's how you do the Big 3 update for this week. Already showed you the overall update that you'll be doing. Again, send these out today. Let me know if you have any questions. The next one will be going out on Friday, heading into the weekend. Good luck, guys.